So I'm Tony Jeffries, and I'm on the management committee of the Neighbours Hall. And about 5 years ago, we decided to do a refurbishment project. And I was asked to chair this project and raise some funding from grants and from local people so that we could really bring the hall up to a more modern standard. And I'd like to take you on a tour. Right. So we're now in the main hall, and this is very much as it was, except there's been some redecoration. But importantly, we've been able to change the windows, which up to this were rotting and single glazed, and we've to improve the insulation and the energy efficiency of the building, we put double glazed windows all around. We've also insulated the ceiling, and we've changed the lighting so that it meets with modern standards. So the capacity of the hall is about 100 people for insurance purposes. So occasionally it wakes, we've had very many more than that. There's a large stage at the front which is much is used by bands, and they find it very useful. It's one of the few village halls in the local area with a working stage. And we just had the lighting adjusted so that it works on the stage as well. So there's always been a bar in the hall, but we've refurbished it recently. And we now have a place to store glasses and a place to wash glasses, and the entrance is from both sides, whereas before it was just from one side. And now, would you like to come to the kitchen? So now we're standing in what is called the orchard room. And the reason it's called the orchard room is it, on its eastern aspect, is towards the Manoir orchard, which you can see through the French windows. This was originally 2 rooms, and we've created one larger room so that there's a reasonable sized space for people in the village to use for small meetings or as an ante-room to the larger hall. And this gives out through some French windows onto a terrace. And here we go into the terrace area. There was a massive sycamore here, which we took down, and we're going to replant a couple of native British trees here. And then here, this was a waste area, which there was a lot of dustbins and deposits, and people, a little bit of fly tipping went on here, and we fenced it off, and we put some beds in which have been planted by a person from the village. Going to be a play area in the corner here. We're going to have some artificial grass put in this corner here where children can play. It will enable people to come out of the building in the summer and use this as an extension to the building itself. What a beautiful sight, isn't it? For a village hall to have this as its aspect.